The battle for affordable access to a 100% effective HIV drug lenacapavir or Sunlenca, activists and advocates are urgently calling for universal access to a groundbreaking anti-HIV drug that could significantly impact the epidemic worldwide. The drug, known as lenacapavir and marketed under the name Sunlenca, has shown a 100% effectiveness rate in suppressing HIV. Despite its life-saving potential, its developer, U.S. biopharmaceutical giant Gilead Sciences, is pricing it at over $42,000 per year. To understand how the price will come down, we need to give the drug and why it is an important drug. Lenacapavir, approved for medical use in the U.S. in late 2022, is an antiretroviral medication administered through a subcutaneous injection every 6 months. A recent study published in the New England Journal of Medicine reported a 100% effectiveness rate in a trial involving 2,134 women in South Africa and Uganda. HIV remains a significant issue in Africa, where, according to UNAIDS, between 36.1 million and 44.6 million people are currently living with HIV. In 2023 alone, there were 1 to 1.7 million new cases, and between 500,000 and 820,000 deaths from the disease. With 2/3 of the world's HIV cases concentrated in Africa, Southern Africa has an HIV incidence rate as high as 10%, compared to 0.6% to 1.2% elsewhere. That is the reason the drug was tested in South Africa and Uganda. This drug represents a major step forward, bringing us closer to an HIV vaccine. While there are multiple medications that can prevent HIV from progressing to AIDS, no vaccine or cure has been discovered yet. Since HIV was first clinically identified in 1981, it has claimed the lives of 35.7 to 51.1 million people globally. While over 20 million Africans with HIV technically have access to antiretroviral medication, the daily pill regimen can be challenging to maintain, and these drugs are not flawless. Lenacapavir, however, requires only a twice-a-year injection, which could simplify treatment adherence. With its 100% effectiveness rate, there's potential to drastically reduce HIV transmission and deaths, allowing those living with the virus to lead full, healthy lives. Nevertheless, Gilead's current pricing of $42,250 for an annual 2-shot regimen places this life-saving treatment out of reach for many. Hence, Gilead has faced significant backlash. At the Munich conference, UNAIDS and Doctors Without Borders urged the company to lower the price to $40 per year, which would still yield a 30% profit. They also called for Gilead to permit generic production, making the drug accessible to more people at a fraction of the cost. A study presented at the recent International AIDS Conference in Munich suggested that mass production could bring the cost of lenacapavir down to as low as $40 per year, even with a 30% profit margin. This estimate assumes 10 million annual users. Currently, the drug is approved only for treatment, not prevention, but the study estimates that around 60 million people might need to take it preventatively in the future to significantly curb HIV levels globally. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell for our upcoming video update on lenacapavir, Sunlenca.